in space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when in Rome. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, when I lie I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. When I was young, it's not my problem. It's not my problem.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Sean Smith. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
I don't think think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Pass play coming here. That's brought in. It's his back. Rashawn Smith. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now looking to throw. He's got Smith again. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. He gets 6 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Hey, Kate, they don't lightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Ready, right?
Here's a design run. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
2nd down, looking for options. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 45-yard line.
They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line. They'll go play action on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
They'll go play action. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. I'll throw it. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd down carry for Achane. Only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Wilson now from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Here's a throw. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st down from the 42. Design quarterback run here. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. give it to him again. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. They'll throw, third and long. He finds Smith here, underneath. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs.
60 Eagles.
Smith has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pull out in front further, 13-zip. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
Chiefs 14. Dolphins nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Up to the races, middle of the field. That's some room to work. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins make it a one-score game in the first half. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs from the 37.
Let's go. Back to 60. Back to 6. Mustang 19. Go.
First down, play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Got it. Ready?
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Pioneer.
Throwing now off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
79, 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready?
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
He's back about 2. It's 2nd down now.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Tackle made by Elijah Bolden.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 6 Warriors, 70. Check go.
Back to throw. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
1st down throw from Wilson. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
It's Achane on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. One felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And this gets him well away from dangerous. He is up past their 20. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. So 3rd and 6 on deck, Bronk, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Chiefs in front here at Arrowhead. So a dime look defensively from the Dolphins here on this 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins take possession on his 13th INT of this season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Here we go, set.
He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Gain 15 there. And it's going to be first down Miami.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Achane running right. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run to prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Achane again on 2nd. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Aubrey puts it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Brought in by his backsman. And he goes out. Just needs one more step there to reach midfield.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. He's got Smith again. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Real quick, whole squad on that rail. 0 to 1 real quick. 0 to 1 real quick.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. Looking in the air here. Throw left side, complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there. That's still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Air it out on third. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. Get some space around midfield. 3 inside the 30. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Working now from the gun. All the left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Still sticking with the passing game. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. 19 Lions. Let go.
He's dropping back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
He's going to throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Gets it to the 15. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and we see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
At the 7-yard line.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Ready. Hey, ready.
Drawing up the design keeper. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Pacheco. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
A-Chain again. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 31 yards. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Running left. Here's A-Chain. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Wilson now from the gun. He's within striking distance. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins can tie it up after hitting Tater in the 3rd. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Dolphins tie this game up. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. On the draw, it's Pacheco. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it.
Let's go now.
They'll run it with Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that was going to be an RU handy. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. It's Pacheco again. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Brings up second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Right back to Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So after the play, we have the trainers headed out. Looks like a member of the Dolphins out there is in some discomfort. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
There you go, sack. Championship 18 Rattler. Let's go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. 4th down coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
You know, Kate, there was a time when you and I were growing up watching football where a 50-yard kick was impressive. But these kickers of today, they just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Over first and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Chan gets it. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. And stick with A-Chan. Here he goes again! And he carries it in for the touchdown! The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead! Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Gravity Lion. Check.
Starting this drive with a design run. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Kicks right over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
The goal of running that drag route is to get him to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And whatever they were trying to do there's not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Back at the 38-yard line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Hawk 70.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. It's cut by Harrison. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Running up the middle, Pacheco. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go now. Hey.
Throwing now off the play action. On target to Worthy. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. All set to go now from the 35.
35-yard line.
Come on. Sack.
First down carry for Pacheco. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Tag. 70, 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Check up.
Back to throw now. Finds him on the slant. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Go play action on first down. Vacates quickly left side. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
First down now, ball at the 33. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Here's A-Chan. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he is to throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And that brings up 4th and long.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute, convert on these third downs.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. It's caught left side by Hill. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he gets a few on the punch forward. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They're going to pass it here. Throw left side, complete. As the Chiefs first down there, Brock, and the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
70 Timberwolves, Big Lion. Ready.
Here's a design run. He's got it to the red zone. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, check that, go!
Now give left side. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game.
You know what that play shows me defensively, Kate? This group was on it. Situationally, they were aware the wide receiver could touch it in the red zone, and they were all over it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on. Set. Cougar Knights.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that takes them to 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hawk 70.
He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
They'll look to throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense,